It's the National Football. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills. And it's coming up next.
And this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scott, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Huard. And we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers, they'll have their place. They always will. But a lot of teams look to somebody like this as a default. A great passer, but someone who can also mix in plenty of rushing yards and keep that defense honest.
Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And we're off and running from Western New York. McCole Hardman now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Leading them out is fresh off a third Super Bowl title. The standard for quarterback excellence today, Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, there's just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes. I feel so bad, I really do, and I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
35 and still going. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Going to the ground again on first. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the well again. We'll have him gain about a handful there. DeMar Hamlin getting there for the tackle. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. The Bills getting close, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
So here come the Bills for their opening drive. And leading them out is the 7th-year pro. Seems to be in the MVP conversation every year now. It's Josh Allen.
And it was another MVP caliber season for Josh a season ago. Double-digit wins, huge numbers. This guy just produces and has each and every year. And what I love, and I know his organization loves, was him breaking that NFL quarterback record with 15 rushing touchdowns.
First down of the game for James Cook. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Again, it's Cook. It's a 5-yard gain, and that brings up 3rd and 7.
A humble play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Allen on 3rd down. He finds Kincaid. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Allen setting up to throw. Finds Kincaid. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Allen. Then he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Blitz coming, Mahomes. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 28. He gets this one to Smith-Schuster. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Right up the gut. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
The give here on 2nd. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Ed Oliver there to make the stop. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That pass is caught by Smith-Schuster. He'll get out of bounds after a small gain.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east to west routes, just get that 1st down on these critical 3rd down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From his own end zone, Allen gets this to Kincaid. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Throwing here, Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Allen looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Cook trying this one up the gut. We're working a couple of yards past the line. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Back to throw now, Allen. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
Here's a give to Cook. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Another one for Cook. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7. Now Allen. He's got a man left. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. This is Cook on the handoff. And he gets this one down to the 30-yard line. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. Allen to throw. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Drew Tranquill brings him to the ground.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you're telling the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll run it with Cook. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Here's Allen. This throw is Cook. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Cook runs it in, touchdown Buffalo. The Bills take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. It's a James Cook touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's a great point to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Bass now to kick this away. Hardman with a return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to throw Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. DeMar Hamlin getting there for the tackle.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Another carry for him. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They start out 2nd and 10. To the air, Mahomes. That's complete to Juju. Keeps on moving into the red zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs start to fight back with their first points of this game. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than its design, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Here's Cook. His foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Justin Reed with the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. From the 32. Cut out left. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Now it's Cook. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now run by Cook. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1 yard runs brings up 3rd and 8. He'll look to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. This is Cook. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Drew Tranquill brings him to the ground. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
From the 37. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Here's a give up the middle. He finds space for a few yards that time. Drew Tranquill brings him to the ground. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 21. Finds Kincaid. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the Chiefs' 8-yard line.
They're running again. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Give him maybe a yard on that play, Brock. Still 7 to go on 3rd and goal.
1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Allen setting up to throw. Has it down close. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Okay, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Extra point up and good for Bass. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7. Bass now to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Throwing is Mahomes. To the left and reeled in by Hopkins.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
The handoff on 3rd and short. Has the first, but wants more. He's past the 45. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Back to the well again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. 9 yards to pick up there, and they only need 3 more now on 3rd down. Back-to-back carries here. And defenders continue to swarm over to get him at the line. No gain on the play. That brings up a tough decision for them on 4th down. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down to a 4-point game.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Ty Johnson now to return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here's 2nd and 7. Hauled in left side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Well, so far, they've got to be pretty happy with how he's been leading their offense. It has been a great start.
And I'd hesitate to say it's only going to get better, especially if they really decide to keep running this offense through that quarterback's arm.
Here's a handoff up the gut. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. From the 41. Gets this to Kincaid. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing the football in to the vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
They're set up at the 35 now. Simple dive up the middle. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Drew Tranquill brings him to the ground. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Pressure coming. It's Allen. He finds Kincaid. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he pushes it further into the red zone, down inside the 15. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Throwing here, Allen. The throw is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo! So, Brock, this offense looking sharpier in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Bass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills drive their lead to 11. Bass now to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. Setting up the screen. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here's 2nd and 2. Throw reeled in by Hopkins. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Looking slant route, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. Easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Another throw for Mahomes. Oh, this big guy is moving. Touchdown, Kansas City. All right, Brock, take me inside the helmet of a quarterback here as you're laying there after taking that hit. Are you asking your linemen? Are you listening to the crowd? What are you doing to find out if you made the connection?
Yes and yes and yes to all of that. You're listening to the crowd. That's kind of your first indicator as you're laying there. That roar, what is it? Is it a touchdown? Is it a pick? And then your buddies let you know right away as they pick you off the ground, and that is a hit you will take for 6 every time.
And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Here's a give to Cook. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. The Bills pushing for a score before the break. 2nd and 3 now. Another one for Cook. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Now Allen going to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back to throw now, Allen. Complete beyond the marker. And they make the tackle at the 38. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. Allen now on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All set up now for 1st and 10. Again, Allen to the air. Doesn't make the connection.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Allen gonna throw again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air again, Allen. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they can find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
Bass now to kick this away. Hardman with a return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Back to throw it. Gets everything he has under this throw. This is brought in at the 15. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. And the kick is good, so they take some valuable points off that lead right at the end of this half. It's halftime here in Buffalo. The Bills with the lead after 2. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
The Bills were led in the first half by their all-world quarterback, Josh Allen. He lit up the sky with 3 first-half touchdown passes as his guys were rolling in the early part of this football game.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far, and no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. This return makes it up to the 25. The Bills ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. This is Cook on the handoff.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
2nd and 8. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it.
He knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 46. They'll run it with Cook. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You spring a big game like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Again, it's Cook. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
He's got a man left. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down. Now it's Cook. And he gets it down to the 13-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Allen setting up to throw. Finds Kincaid. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Number 86, Dalton Kincaid. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Allen. This one's caught. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Cook. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and you're fortunate if you are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams drive their lead to 11. Bass now to kick this away. Hardman with a return. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down for a loss.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Connects with Wiley. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Finds a man right side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. Back to the air, Mahomes. Pass complete to Wiley. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Throwing again, Mahomes. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. That's complete to Juju. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Another throw for Mahomes. The throw is caught. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs start the second half with some needed points. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The Chiefs offense staying on the field. They're going to try for 2. Again, Mahomes to throw. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
First and 10 now from the 30. Allen to throw. Gets this to Kincaid. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Yeah, I love that. Getting as much as possible that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch. And it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
By Cook. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. This is Cook. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. But you're going to have to pick up the pace.
From the 26 on 2nd down. He finds Kincaid. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Here's Cook. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7. Allen. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll double their lead to 6.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. but they do come away with 3.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Pressure coming from Mahomes. Brought in by Juju. This is ahead for about 5. Christian Benford up to make that stop. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the 31. That pass is caught by Smith-Schuster. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. The running back gets it on the draw. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
From the 45 on 2nd down. He's on the move. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Jaquan Jones with the tackle on that play. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Right up the gut. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. DeMar Hamlin getting there for the tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Blitz coming, Mahomes completes this one to Gray. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And they fail to cut the lead in half. It stays at 6.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. He'll cobble together a yard there. Tackle made there by Derek Nottie. So we're through 3 here. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a 1st with some room to spare.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7. Now Allen going to the air. Finds Kincaid. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's a handoff up the gut. And he's down into the red zone. This run gets to the 18. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
The gain of 7 brings up second and 3 at the 18-yard line.
Here's Allen. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Simple dive up the middle. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Blitz coming here. Allen. Hauled in left side. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Cook trying this one up the gut. Scores! Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills go up by 12 in the 4th. It's a James Cook touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot, but on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you can strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating. And yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
Allen looking to throw this. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Well, maybe stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often. But tight end's such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they win his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys, security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass, like a great post in basketball, and they know how to finish.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He gets this one to Smith-Schuster. It's a gain of 22. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. To the air, Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. He has the first over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up. The give now out of the shotgun. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. Kansas City sends out its punt team. Matt Araiza, the one to send it away. And things just seem to keep snowballing for them. Now their special teams is involved. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays that follow. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
Here's a give to Cook. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
And 8 yards to go.
Allen setting up to throw. Gets this to Kincaid. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
This is Cook on the handoff. Oh, what a stiff arm. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry to come in. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Cook. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Allen to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
They'll run it with Cook. And this is down across the 30 before it's stopped. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Another one for Cook. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Allen looking to throw. He finds Kincaid. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down. From the red zone now. This throw is caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Now run by Cook. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They get 2 on the play, and now they've got first and goal. Now it's Cook. Runs it in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a James Cook touchdown. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but, man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plungers, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So when you get a 4-1 contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
Bass now to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Pressure coming from Mahomes. Able to find Smith-Schuster here. It's a pickup of 11. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Mahomes on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
2nd and 10 now. That pass is caught by Smith-Schuster. The opposing 47-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Chiefs hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Hopkins on the slant. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2nd and 3 now. Back to the air, Mahomes. Caught by the open man. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Throwing again, Mahomes. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Again, Mahomes to throw. The throw is caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Gotta hurry this to the line. Another throw from Mahomes. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up. They'll go. It's Mahomes. Pass complete. Screenplay. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown. I'd give half a point to the sell job of a quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play, and in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that one.
I think they got it. I think they got it. And they did. The Chiefs have it. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. This is Cook. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's Cook. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. Back to the well again. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. So I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And he gets this one down to the 30-yard line. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. So it's the Bills who come away with the win. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? And Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win.
The Bills make me wanna.
That'll do it for this one. With Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Buffalo.